Okay, class, today what we're going to do is we're going to learn a little bit about PowerPoint. Now what I've done is I went ahead and logged into my Office 365, and so I'm seeing my email here. What you're going to do then is you're going to click down here on your squares and rectangle in the bottom left. Now again, I'm sure I don't have to remind you, but I need your eyes up at the screen and you need to be following along. I'm going to give you a short mini lesson and then I'm going to turn you loose to try these things on your own. Okay? So when Office 365 appears down here, you're going to click on it. Now today we're not going to go into our OneDrive. We're creating a brand new PowerPoint. So down here you see PowerPoint Online. That's where we want to go. And I do know it's going because I see my little thing up there spinning around, trying its best to get there. I try to be as patient as I can, but this seems to be going nowhere. So troubleshooting 101, what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch this X for a minute, which tells it to stop. And then I'm going to say try again. And I'm going to refresh it, give it a second chance, and I see much better progress that time around. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a new blank presentation, which is this first one right here. It's thinking its little brain out. It's trying its best. I'm going to be patient for a minute. Okay, so we now have a brand new PowerPoint. A couple of things that we can do here is, this is our very first slide. This would be like the cover to our presentation. And I'm going to go ahead and click right here to add a title. And I'm going to call this, I'm going to call it Tech again, I think, for lack of a better word. And maybe my subtitle is Learning About PowerPoint. Now you can't see what I'm typing because my iPad is not probably in the best direction. So I'm going to take it and turn it, and now I can see both my keyboard and what I'm typing. Alright, learning about PowerPoint, except PowerPoint is one word. There. Now I have my first slide done. Now when you're ready to add a new slide, what you can do is up here you'll see at the top where it says new slide. But when you click that, you get all kinds of choices. And depending on what you want to do is kind of depends upon what kind of slide you want, you know. But I'm going to just start, basically right now, I'm going to just start with blank. And I want to add a slide. And you know what? I'm just going to add a few blank slides. So new slide, blank, add slide. New slide, blank, add slide. I have now 4 slides. I'm not going to have a bunch of extra. I can build them after that, but at least that gets me through the first 3. Now I'm going to go back up here, and whatever slide you touch and is highlighted, that's the slide that you're working on. Okay? So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to go back up here, and I just have that one highlighted, and I'm going to kind of play with designs, different ways that they can look. And so I'm going to select design up here. Now, right now this is kind of the design, but I can touch each of these and it'll change the whole look of my PowerPoint. so I can try a couple of those out and see what I like. But I can also, if I slide this over, my bar over, actually I'm just going to rotate my iPad, you can actually format your own background, okay? And you can fill it with a color of your own choice, maybe because I like green. The background is now green. That's pretty, actually. I like that. I can then, if I find that I really like this, I can choose to apply that to all of them. And yes, you can also do picture from file, and you would do very similarly to what you did on your document. And I'm going to go get my mountain picture, and it's going to take a minute. But it'll actually put your picture in the background. How cool is that? I like that a lot. Maybe I want this to sort of change. That's nice. That goes together well too. So once I find a background that I really like, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to all of my slides. Now I'm going to give you some time to go ahead and format a background. Well, first make a presentation, and then I want you to add 3 slides, blank slides, and go ahead and format your background and see what you can come up with. If you need to go ahead and get some different pictures maybe for a background, you can always go online, take those screenshots, crop them, edit them, and then put them into your PowerPoint. And if you look, here's my second slide, third slide, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to go ahead and develop that. One other thing I want you to do is up here at presentation, I want you to name this your tech presentation, just like we did with our Word document. Okay? Best of luck. I'll check back with you in a few.